Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Today I'd like to explain about the interesting material, and that is a Deixis. Okay. Before I start to explain about this material, I want to ask you, how are you doing now? I'm so sorry we cannot meet appropriate in the right time, but I hope that we can meet in the right time and in healthy situation, maybe inshallah next 2 weeks. Yeah? Okay. So what is the Deixis? The Deixis itself is a term borrowed from the Greek word from pointing or indicating, and has a prototypical or focal exemplars. The use of demonstratives, person, or you can call it pronouns, and tense, specific time and place adverbs. So the focal exemplars of the use of the demonstrative, and you can pointing at a person or pronouns. The other is tense. You know tense from the present, simple present tense until the past perfect and so on. And the next is specific time. You can tell that the Deixis is being for the specific time right now or tomorrow in 23rd July and others. And then a place. You can call it the Deixis as a place that used in adverbs in the sentence, in school, in campus, in hospital, or such as like that, and a variety of grammatical features tied directly up to the circumstances of utterance. So the focus in the Deixis is utterance. So that's all for the definition of the Deixis. And the next is, I will explain. The Deixis is referenced by means of an expression. So the Deixis itself is such as the expression whose interpretation is relative to the extra linguistics. Context of the utterance, such as who is speaking, the time or place of speaking, the gestures of the speaker, or the current location in the discourse. So that this Deixis is focus of the utterance in the who is speaking, me or you, or the time. Where is the time? In a school or a hospital, and then the place, the time is now or tomorrow, and the gesture of the speaker, every person in this world, if we want to talk the others, maybe use the gestures to make sure that she or he can talk properly with the others. And then the speaker or current location in the discourse. Then, okay, according to Levinson, Deixis, in 1983, on page 54, Deixis also concerns ways in which the interpretation of utterance depend on the analysis that context of utterance. For example, I will draw a little diagram to make you understand. So this is the Deixis. And this is the concern of the Deixis itself. And the next is the content of utterance. we can call it speech event. This diagram I made is focusing from the left hand side. Okay, the example of the Deixis itself is I'll be back in hour. I mean, when you saw that, saw that paper on the door, in front of the door, and then you will read, I'll be back in hour. So it means that I'll be back in hour. In this sentence, we cannot know when the writer will be back because we don't know when it was written. Yeah. So the paper itself is telling that he or she will be back in hour, but we cannot know. We don't know. We don't know when the writer will be back because we do not know when it was written. That was one of the example I took from the Levinson book. Okay, so this is the important questions. Does the Deixis belong to semantics or pragmatics? I'll tell you, Deixis belongs within the domain of pragmatics because it directly concerns the relationship between the structure of the language itself and the text in which they are used. Okay, the next material we will talk about the philosophical approaches. Wait, before we do that, I will tell you that there are two approaches we will learn in the Deixis. The first one is philosophical. And the second one is descriptive. Okay, I will tell you about this one first. The philosophical approaches is the topic of the Deixis, or as philosophers usually prefer, indexional expression may be usefully approached by considering how truth-conditional semantics deal with certain natural language expressions. Or we can suppose call it that we identify the semantic content of a sentence with its truth. So this sentence or this semantic content is based from the truth, from the fact, conditions, then the semantic content of, let's see. So let's see this. This example. example. Letizia di Ramolino was the mother of Napoleon. Yeah. Okay. So, will amount to a specification of the circumstances under which it were, because namely that the individual known as Letizia di Ramolino is in fact identical to the individual who was the mother of Napoleon. So this person was noted by history as the mother of Napoleon Bonaparte. Then we suppose try to analyze this. We analyze this as I am the mother of Napoleon. So, we cannot assess the truth that this sentence without taking into account who is the speaker, because this noun or pronoun cannot refer that this person is actually this person, Letizia di Ramolino, because this is not the fact as the fact. Everyone can say that I am the mother of the Napoleon. That is. Okay, sentences that contain such expressions and whose truth values therefore depend on certain facts about the context of the utterance, such as identity of speakers, addresses, indicated objects, place, and times, are not, of course, in ways spatial or peculiar, for just about every utterance has this context dependency, due in small part, at least in many languages, to tense. For example, there is a man on Mars, or there was a man on Mars. Let's see, let's check it. So, there has been considerably philosophical interest in expressions that have the context-dependent property. It's like the demonstrative. Okay. Okay, the next one is I will talk a little bit about descriptive approaches. So what is the descriptive approaches in the Deixis? The Deixis is referenced by means of an expression whose interpretation is relative to the context of the utterance. For example, who is speaking? I am. I'm the one who's speaking in this moment or in this class, or the time or place of speaking. I speak in this morning, and the gesture of the speaker. It will be talked about the gesture because it's described about the person itself. So the current location. I took the location in this presentation in my school. I mean, in my school where I'm supposed to teach. And the topic of the discourse. So, in this kind of descriptive, I talk or I explain to you about the Deixis. Okay, let's see. There are in traditional categories of descriptive approaches. There are, erase it first. In the descriptive approaches, there are three traditional categories. The first one is the person Deixis. The second one is place Deixis. The third one is time Deixis. These are the three traditional categories in descriptive Deixis, or in descriptive approaches Deixis. So I will focus in the first part, that is person Deixis. This is concerned of the encoding the rule of participants in the speech in event in which the utterance questions delivered. And the second one is the place Deixis. So concerns in the encoding spatial locations to the relative the locations of the participants. The third one is the time Deixis, concerns the encoding of temporal point that span relative to the time at which the U-turn was spoken. So this is related to the person who is taught, and this is the place when the conversation happens, and this is the time when it happened. Okay, that's all from me. I'm sorry if there is if there are some questions, you can read it in the WhatsApp group that we made. Okay, the next presentation about the types of Deixis will be presented by my friend named Ulam. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.